Shinrinyoku, Japanese biohacking. That is something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the founder of the Ikigai diet. Alright, so today I am in the forest near my house and I am doing Shinrinyoku, which means forest bathing. Now, so it is one of a biohacking method in Japan. And in my opinion, a Japanese way of doing biohacking is what I call bio harmonizing. Yeah, so that is slightly different from regular biohacking. Now, if you want to know the difference between biohacking and bioharmonizing, I made two videos on them. The first one is called biohacking versus bioharmonizing, and the second one is called 7 differences between biohacking and bioharmonizing. I put the links below, so please watch them if you want to know the difference. Alright, so Shinrinyoku is a great way to bioharmonize yourself because you are in the nature and you kind of are part of the nature, right? So one difference between biohacking and bioharmonizing is that bioharmonizing is in many ways tied with nature and the natural process. So we do things according to what is natural or not. In other words, we try not to do things that are unnatural. In Japan, we are very much connected to the nature because we also call the people of the forest. Yeah, that 70% of our land are mountains or the forest. So throughout the history, we have built a strong bond, yeah, with the mountains and forests and trees and in the natural kingdom. So Japanese culture is influenced from the nature in so many ways. Like we have lived according to the lunar calendar for many years, and we have certain ceremonies for the full moon, new moon, and so on. And so, yeah, everything we do is connected to the natural rhythm. Yeah, so we are the people of the forest. And so in the Ikigai Diet book, I mentioned that the mountain climbing is one of the Japanese secrets to living long. Yeah, and that is because when you walk in the mountain, it is a great exercise. And by the way, that's the same for many other places in the Blue Zone. But also, it has a Shinrinyoku effect. Yeah, so when you go to the mountains and you kind of breathe the fresh air and you kind of receive a lot of ki energy. Yes, by the way, ki energy means the energy that we talk about when we do shiatsu or acupuncture, and we have a meridians, which are lines of energy in the body, and the ki energy is running through them. And the ki, we pronounce it ki, but it is qi in Chinese. And interesting thing is, trees are also called ki in Japanese. So there are so many trees here, so many ki, therefore there is a lot of ki energy, right? And yeah, Nagano Prefecture is probably the longest living prefecture in Japan now. Okinawa used to be famous for the land of longevity, but that was back in 1980s. Recently, we have a national prefectural longevity ranking, and Nagano has always been in the top 3. Yeah, and Nagano is one of the most mountainous regions in Japan, and there are a lot of mountains. So people often go up and down in their daily lives. So that could be one of their secret to longevity. Yeah. This connection with nature is very important. So in biohacking, sometimes people use technological devices or apps and so on, which can be beneficial because you can, for instance, measure your physical condition using scientific tools, yeah, to get the accurate information about it. But by relying on technology too much, sometimes you might lose ancient senses. For example, have you ever seen a film called Princess Mononoke? It's actually animation, Japanese animation, made by Hayao Miyazaki. Yeah, there is a character called Ashitaka. Yeah, and then in the film, sometime he senses something will happen, maybe a minute before happening. For example, somebody's coming, or something's gonna happen. Yeah, he sort of senses it, like a sixth sense. Yeah, so we used to have that kind of sense in the past, but now we have lost that ability, unfortunately. But it is a perfect timing now to regain that kind of ability because we have entered the age of air, or the age of Aquarius, if you like. Therefore, if we want to, we can develop this kind of senses again, but relying on technology too much can prevent us from doing it. Yeah. So if we want to not just only live long, but also become truly a superhuman, you might want to consider trying bioharmonizing. Yes. Yeah. But if you like science, there are some scientific explanations about the benefit of Shinrinyoku, forest bathing. So it says it reduces stress hormones, and it activates parasympathetic nervous system, and it suppresses sympathetic nervous system, and it decreases blood pressure, it increases protein, and it boosts up the immune system. So it is a great thing to do, especially now. Yeah, you can build up your immune system. And also, reducing your stress hormones is probably very good because stress hormone can restrict autophagy. Yes? Or stress hormone can suppress autophagy. Therefore, by reducing stress hormones, that can activate autophagy. So maybe it is great things to do in the morning while you're fasting, to come to the forest to do Shinrin-yoku. Yeah. Yeah, look at all those trees. Yeah, there's so many plants here in the forest. Yeah, there's a diverse plants and trees and small grass and everything. Yeah, so when you come to forest, it reminds you of such a beautiful world and diverse world, and you're all part of it. You're all part of living creatures. The diversity is one word that comes to my mind when I come to the forest, and that is a mirror of the universe. Yeah, both the macro universe, because there are millions of stars in the universe, and the micro world of our gut. There are 100 trillion microbiomes living in our gut. There are so many of them, and there was so many different kinds of microbiomes. So it is a diverse world. Our gut is diverse, our universe is diverse, and the world where we live in is diverse. Yes? And when you come to the forest, you get in touch with that sense that you feel that you are part of this whole world, and you are as one with the rest of the world. You're part of the natural kingdom. You're part of the Gaia, the Mother Earth. Yes. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the founder of the Ikigai Diet. If you're interested in the optimal way of feeding diverse gut microbiomes and the optimal way of activating autophagy, please read the book. Alright, thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.